Hello again, everyone. Welcome to this week's digital devotion. So, we are launching a new sermon series this Sunday. We just wrapped up our Retold, looking at Sunday school stories that we learned as children and retelling them by digging a little bit deeper to uncover the good, the bad, the ugly, some of the messy parts of them. So, we've just looked at kind of the major figures and stories of Scripture. And so we're going in the opposite direction in a new sermon series entitled Hidden Figures, where we are looking at some of the most obscure references to people in Scripture. Some of these folks are people who have one verse that mentions their name in passing, and trying to dig to get more clues and learn a little bit more about these hidden figures. And so, the movie Hidden Figures that came out a while ago, looking at the importance of female contributions to NASA. Some of these names, they're big names. We didn't know about them culturally maybe before this movie, but these were names that we should have known about.
Right, yeah.
And I think that for all of us, we have hidden figures in our lives, people who are not going to make it in the history books. We're never going to read their biography. We might not know about them, but these people served such important functions in our lives or in the lives of our society. And it is so fun to have moments to lift up these unknown people and to tell their stories and what difference they made, even if it doesn't get logged into the history books or made a TikTok video made about it.
That's right. And I think you'll be surprised at some of these figures because they've been kind of hiding in plain sight in Scripture this whole time. You've probably read the stories around them, but like Jacob said, a lot of them, they're only mentioned in one or two lines of Scripture, and so you probably just breezed right past them and didn't realize that there's a whole backstory there. And some of it we're going to have to speculate on because we only get a little snippet, but they're pretty interesting what we do have, so we can't wait to tell you about them. And for any of us who have a background in like theater or any type of production, you know that it's often the people behind the scenes or the people that have small but very important parts to getting a production off the ground that are the most important. And so we're really excited to share these with you and delve a little deeper and bring them to the forefront.
Yeah, feel free to put in the comments of this video or send us an email if there's someone in your life who's kind of a hidden figure, someone who was so important to your development or your trajectory or your life that doesn't get talked about a lot. We would love to hear that story, to share with us that hidden figure, and we'll be looking at the hidden figures of Scripture come Sunday. So we'll see you then.
See you then.